He's so funny, dude.
He's such a fucking asshole, but he's hilarious.
I know. What's up, everyone? Generally, what I do on this channel is I look at different people's communication skills and I give you my thoughts. But I've got my mom down here with me today, and I thought it would be fun to show her one of my favorite UFC fighters of all time. You know anything about Conor McGregor? Have you heard of him?
I've heard the name. I honestly don't know why anyone likes UFC. I mean, I've tried to watch it, but I'm from the Muhammad Ali days.
Well, I don't want to cloud your judgment in any way. This is just a compilation. It's a bunch of like different video clips of him and interviews.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
So we'll check it out?
Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I think I'm toast, Ariel, but I'm still the bread.
Oh, by the way, he's Irish and he's got a pretty thick accent.
I was going to say, well, I don't know which one is Conor McGregor.
So that was Conor on the left.
Okay.
That's not it.
Otario! You know what that means? Pussy.
When you signed to fight me, it's a...
So he was fighting this guy, Jose Aldo. There was a huge buildup, and this was before Conor McGregor was champion. And the amount of shit that he was talking was absolutely hilarious. Do you see him?
He's got a sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he sounds like he doesn't have any filters.
Yeah, that's a fair statement, I think.
Okay.
Pussy.
When you signed to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties.
I'm going to talk about money because we are the business network. And
Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er right here. They're not, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God.
That's the president of the UFC, Dana White, and even he's cracking up.
Right.
What do you think of him so far?
He's hilarious.
I know. Just the ultimate smack talker,
yeah.
Born to be on the mic.
Yeah.
And his charisma is really what got him to...
Well, he just sort of has an antagonistic type of humor. Like to sort of, edge people on to get a reaction.
Conor, you tweeted out with the video, that jump shot, that your confidence comes from your big ball sack. Can you elaborate on that?
Tell him I'm his daddy. Tell him I'm his daddy. Tell him I said I am his daddy.
Ele tá falando que ele é o seu pai.
Nunca vai ser.
Sit on my lap.
Nunca vai ser. Tá mais fácil.
Sit on my lap.
Eu domino.
Sit on my lap.
Eu domino.
This guy looks like a orange cotton candy.
You look like a 50-year-old retired skateboarder. A little fat old man you look like.
He's quick, huh?
Very quick-witted. He's hilarious. He always has something to say.
I love this guy, man. I love it. He was like, I missed this as like prime Conor McGregor, 2012 to 2018. He's supposed to come back and fight, but he hasn't fought for a while. But he was on top. He was the guy. He fought Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match.
Oh, I think I did hear about that.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone knew about
big.
that.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor's huge, right? Floyd. Yeah, but Floyd's a boxer. Conor's a mixed martial artist. So, but he held his own, I thought.
What's your question? Yeah, he has a suit and a tie. What's your question? With that. I love it. I love it.
You're complaining that he has no gas.
His question is, why you talking shit? That's his question. Why the fuck you up there talking shit? Say it like it is. You're blessed. You're blessed that I chose you. You're blessed that I chose to whoop your ass next.
So what is it that he did that disrespected you that got you to dislike him?
This is not a therapy session.
Oh, no, but you...
What did he say? I missed that.
This is not a therapy session.
I haven't even seen this one. That's hilarious. It's true, because that guy, Michael Landsberg, you know Michael Landsberg?
Yes.
Toronto guy.
Yeah.
It's true. He kind of does turn his interviews sometimes into therapy sessions.
what are your financial dreams? What to you means you've made it?
I think what was so captivating about him, whether he was putting on a persona or not, I think he really at the time believed what he was saying. And he kind of almost lived in this otherworldly character that he's putting on right now. And he believed that was him, this character that he portrayed.
So so you sort of wonder what he's like when there's not a camera on him. Like, is he sort of, let's go out for a drink and shoot the shit, or is he always, finding things to poke fun at people, or, heckle someone.
I think this is a part of who he is.
Yeah?
I think so. But I think he also probably has a calm side too. I think he has a side where he's probably more chill. And
when he's sleeping.
You say when the baby is due?
March, I think. March, is it? May.
Is there any indication?
Is it?
May?
Sorry,
May or
I don't
March?
know. It's not May, is it?
Is it May? Okay.
Is
there any indication?
It was March. What the fuck?
I'm gonna put him back
Yeah.
to box.
I'm
gonna put...
Shut your mouth, mate.
Does this much work? Well then, fuck that much. And while we're at it, fuck Showtime too. You little weasel. Look at you, you little fucking weasel. I can see it in your eyes. You're a fucking bitch.
I've nothing against. Careful. Be careful. I've nothing against Edward.
Oh what?
That's an epic moment right there.
Can you grab somebody's
Belt. Look at his face. Look at his face. I mean, this is when he was like, this is when his ego was probably at its highest. And he felt really like he was invincible at this point. Like he could do anything. Like manic.
Yeah.
Almost.
Like it's like, whoa, like where did that come from and why?
Yeah.
I mean, is it necessary? I mean,
That's
this for me
like
is like taking it a little over the top.
Right.
I mean, you know, up until like you think, okay, he's fun, he's like pokes fun at people, he's self-deprecating, he's, you know, a lot of things. But then like this is like,
yeah, a little too far.
Yeah, I think so. Do you think it was staged? Like, do you think there was like,
he probably thought about it before. This guy, I don't think Jose Aldo or Dana White knew this was coming.
Okay.
No, I don't think it was staged.
Yeah, no, because that was a very, very real reaction.
Yeah, I don't think this was staged at all.
Wow, that's
But look
insane.
at him, and that I think that's part of like he's still a good fighter, but he was an amazing fighter. But I think part of his ability was to get in his opponent's heads.
But
like,
you know, you think if he got in his head, that would make him even more angry, and you know.
But you're not a better fighter necessarily when you're angry, right? It's not a street fight. These guys are, you know, technical. There's rules, and there's a technical component to it. See, personally, like I found this to be a bit disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful. It's also funny, just his presence, just the way he does, because he's obvious about it.
Yeah, he is.
You know, and it's like it looks like a bit of showmanship.
It is for sure. I mean, listen, he's polarizing.
Look what was he wearing? Like a fur coat.
It looks like it. A fur coat with a.
He's over the top. So I mean, like this is part of his shtick.
For sure, definitely.
But I see, like I you know, for you would know if that's a disrespectful move. For me, it's
but you know,
being a kid, like you know, taking somebody's favorite toy away from them.
No, I actually think it's hilarious. Like, sure, it's disrespectful, but at the end of the day, like the amount of entertainment that this is like caused, you know.
This reminds me of my other son who would do shit like that, you know, like just to piss you off.
It's so entertaining, man. He was so entertaining, and you love him or hate him, you're going to tune in because you either want to really watch him win or you want to see him get his ass kicked. So it really is unbelievable for the sport in terms of bringing eyeballs. He's such a kid. You're right. He's such a kid.
He is a kid.
He's a kid. I think that's part of what I love about him too.
You really see the ADHD come out on this guy.
Right, exactly.
They want you to give us a quick count to 10, both of you gentlemen, if you don't mind, just if you wouldn't mind counting to 10.
Nate can only count to 5. Count to 5, Nate, will you, if you can?
Count.
You up with that coffee.
Counting. How about
and who are you up with that coffee?
Imagine getting the biggest fight in the history of the game and saying, shut your mouth, kid. You're getting paid what you got your last fight, and you're lucky you're even getting that. Yes, sir, and sign it. That's what happened.
You done yet? You done yet? Hey, I was okay with the money. I was gonna negotiate the money. Because this guy's easy. I'm gonna mow you.
It doesn't let anyone get a word in.
Hilarious, man. He's hilarious.
But anyone who's speaking after him pales in
I know.
their conversation. Like he's a poor guy can't get 2 words out.
No.
Without being.
He steals the show. Yeah, exactly.
Because this guy's easy.
I'm gonna mow you.
Let's wrestle, kid.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle.
6 October. Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle.
These custom-made suits aren't cheap.
How tall are you, buddy?
5'9".
All right. I'm 5'6".
You're 5'4" at least.
3 inches taller than me, buddy.
5'4" at least. You should stand up because we can barely see you on the screen.
He's in a fucking tracksuit.
You know what?
He's so funny, dude.
He's such a fucking asshole, but he's hilarious.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh.
I
Because
know.
he's such a. It's like.
No, he's such a dick.
Yeah.
He's such a
that's
dick.
Exactly it. He's
I
such
know.
a dick.
I know. It's hilarious, man. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. I'm glad you. I had a feeling you'd be entertained by him. I knew you would.
But you know, I have an offbeat sense of humor, so anything he says makes me laugh for some reason.
Well, he's so quick too.
Yeah.
He's so quick, and he says it with so much conviction.
Yeah.
That he's just not scared at all.
Right. And he just is so intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like look at this guy.
Well, that's Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's not actually intimidated right
okay,
now.
okay.
He's trying to like. I think he's trying to act cool and play like he's not phased at all.
Maybe he's trying not to laugh.
Suck these big Irish balls. Hey, if you don't apologize, then I'm gonna make them beg. I'm gonna give you a chance.
You can he's not even like fully listening to the opponent. Like he says something and you can tell he's like thinking about his next thing.
Exactly.
He's thinking about what his next quip's going to be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's just built for the stages and you can tell he loves being up there.
He should have his own podcast.
Yeah.
Which stripe of tiger are you going with tonight? LSU or Clemson?
I have a lot of love for the Tiger, and I wish both teams well, and I can't wait to see the match take place.
Thank you.
I don't know the difference between the teams. I was like, I wish them well.
See, he can be sincere too. Like there's a lot of like sincere Conor McGregor moments as well. He's an interesting character.
Indeed.
And he can get quite deep. I think ultimately he's a good guy. I think ultimately I like Conor.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you don't know what month your child is being born in. It's not a good indication of being a great guy.
Yeah. Well, he knew he messed up though. You can tell by his reaction. He's like, I should know this.
Yeah. Well, so that's an indication that of course you should know that.
Yeah, but the fact that he was aware enough that he should know
that his wife is pregnant.
No. The fact that he knew that he should know it, like I think that is actually the indication that he's a good guy. He's like, I should have known that.
That's a stretch for me.
Fine.
But okay.
Fine.
Dress your fucking age. Carrying a school bag on stage. What are you doing with a school bag on stage? You can't even read.
Can't even read?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's nasty.
The man doesn't even.
He's so mean. It's so funny. But I mean, again, this is the sport. I don't think he was a bully in school. I don't think he'd be mean to like a random person on the street at all. This is what he does to get into fight mode. This is what he does to build up the show. This is what he does to make himself believe he's going to win. I don't think he's like this off stage. I actually probably think he's a nice guy off stage.
You do?
I do.
Well, I'd love to see that.
I actually do.
Like to see that.
I don't think you can be at the top of this game and have zero humility.
Okay.
You know, and then you also have to be disciplined and there's a work ethic.
Eddie said he was disappointed in the country of Ireland. What do you think about that?
I don't give a fuck what Eddie says. Who gives a fuck? The Irish are back. We've taken back control of New York City. I run New York City. I'm a fucking pimp. Rocking Gucci mink. And without me, this whole fucking ship sink.
The first man ever.
Yeah, he got a little unhinged at that point.
You think?
What do you think of that? Too much?
Just part of his, everything else I've seen. I mean, I think he just, it builds and builds and builds, and then he just sort of gets to this point where there's no return.
Yeah. It's almost like he's having a manic episode,
Yeah,
it
definitely.
feels like almost.
Yeah, especially when he took the belt, like you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see that some things are really hilarious and some things are like, are you crossing the
Yeah.
line maybe? Or
Yeah.
maybe it's just too much? Like
He almost like gets into this like godlike, like I can do
State,
anything.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can get away with anything. Must feel good to have that level of confidence.
or frightening to,
Yeah, I guess
I
it
think
is.
that that I would just do that. Like if you look back at it, you sort of wonder, should I have done that? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like maybe
But
I
again,
crossed. Maybe that was just too much over the top.
Yeah, and he has done some things that have crossed the line.
Because sometimes when you're riled on and then
Yeah.
you get a laugh and then you just want to get another laugh and
Yeah.
you got a captive audience and then so it
Yeah.
just sort of escalates and then there's a point of no return.
For sure.
At some point.
Without me, this whole fucking ship sink.
The first man ever to hold 2 titles simultaneously. How does this all feel to you?
Yeah, that's Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
How does this all feel to you?
Where the is my second belt? I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
That was a legendary moment when he goes, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. So there you go. That's Conor McGregor.
Okay. Quite the character. Yeah.
Entertaining guy to watch.
Well,
I mean,
most definitely. Entertaining.
Man. And I actually found him like there's elements of him that were like inspirational, because again, like he had this ability, it felt like, to manifest his like dreams into reality. So it was like, wow, this guy's doing what he said he would do and what he like really in his mind and in his soul believed he was going to do. So, I think he inspired a lot of people.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun, huh? That was a good laugh? Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I did.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this type of content, please do let me know. If you want to watch our uncut reaction and analysis, all you need to do is go to my Patreon page. I've included the link in my description below. Other than that, we'll catch you soon. Peace.